Just because it's dance, we think it's something else. Everything is work. And we sometimes affiliate art is the only thing that we can do for the life that makes us love something. That's love, being a lawyer, that's love and passion. People are great in their things because they actually love it. I fell in love with freestyling and entering this world of battles, which I didn't really care about, like the winning or losing. That never crossed my mind. I just wanted to level up. I just wanted to get better. I just wanted to be able to express myself as much as possible. So also in terms of how I practice, it's to keep myself free at all times. Like I don't practice a specific moves. I work out and I'll do like waves maybe so I can have control. I do like isolation maybe so I can have more control. And then sometimes I'll just dance wide, like swing my body so I can just have more control. But in terms of like practicing a certain dance or a certain something, I never did that because I want to keep my body as free as possible. It's not until I start getting more into choreography that's when I start like making things. But even then, it's like choreography my first love. I'm sorry. My poor body. And so dance has really brought me awareness to my body. Because we don't know we can do this. We don't know we can do those things. We don't know your fingers can just grab stuff and just do stuff. But we don't know this is something. Like, it's all these incredible things were happening. And at the same time, we only worry about these incredible things. We don't worry about what we're doing to these incredible things. But like, these incredible things are like twisting your body, twisting your bones in different ways. But we only care about these incredible things. But these incredible things, your body's this, your body's not, even though it's very mobile, it's not really, this is not supposed to be happening. And then in 2015, actually, I had a meniscus tear all the way around. But that's because of all the things that I do. That's like the first time I had any kind of injury. And then that brought me to the journey of really getting to know my body, not what it does. I'm knowing how to protect my body. I'm learning how to love my body more. I'm learning how to nurture my body. I'm learning how to make my body last longer and longer. Because now there's a lot of things that's outside that affects your body that you don't know. Because when you stress, your body's being affected. Your brain is being rearranged. Your body is heavy. That's why when you're a dancer or you're a performer artist, when you have to perform, you was just here, but now you're here. Because you're nervous. It's a stress. It's an emotion, so it's affecting your body physically. So this little injury that usually turns people into such negativity caused the best thing ever. What I like about teaching is the sharing aspect, really. Because I enjoyed my journey so much as well. I love to like pick in people's journey. It's sharing, it's giving what's been given to me, it's giving back. Because none of this is ours, we just have to respect it. That beginning, when we just started, so also we love to see people grow. We love to see people that think they can't do it, then a few weeks, months later, they're like, actually I can't do this anymore. Yes you can, It's special because you get to meet so many people, so many different people, so many different backgrounds, so many different cultures. So we're constantly being shared knowledge with, and we don't even see it, we don't even know it, Not in every world that everything is so diverse. Like in Connecticut, there's the Asian community, there's the Black community, African community, there's the Latino community, Latinx, there's the white community, so everything is like, they'll see each other sometimes, but they don't. But us, we just get to be with everybody, which is great, which is amazing. we're not so different at all. It's just a thing that comes with us, but it actually has nothing to do with us. I think that's why it's special, because we get to interact with so many different people and learn so many different language of love and learn so many different language of pain, language of hate. Like, people think all those things are bad, but all those things are here for a reason. They exist. They're here. Only if you think they're bad, that they become bad. Stay in love. Stay in love. And stay with the reason you started this thing. Stay with that reason. Don't let it change. Nothing actually fails unless you stop. We forget how to learn. That's what happens when we go further. We forget, like, we fail in order to get better. So we forgot how to learn, so that's why we call it fail. And enjoy learning, because it never stops. Get used to it. Don't forget it. And don't forget why you dance. Stay in love. And don't fall in love with the results, because there is no result. It keeps going. It keeps going. What happened is you're getting more mature. We start falling in love with the success, what we think success is, and it stops us. And it distracts us. And we stop learning. We stop growing. We forget why we dance, because we let everything else define why we dance. We forgot we just felt it. We forgot we just respected it. We forgot we just loved it. So stay in love and keep learning. Nobody's too good. Nobody's too bad. Everything's a learning experience. That I was scared. That I had fear. That I had so much fear. That's the most important thing I learned through my journey. Positive and negative, it's equals to only fear. Because I was scared to be great, because that's a big responsibility that I don't want to have, that I didn't want to have, because then I have to do something about it, because that's my personality. If I want to do something, if I see something wrong, if I decide to do something, I'm gonna do it. I think the fear was actually coming from the fact that I know I'm great.
Say it louder.
But I think that is also what we learn in the world. We have to be docile. We have to be, especially as Black people, you can't be too loud. You can't show certain emotions. You can't do this, you can't do that. You're Black. People are gonna look at you as bad. You have to make sure you look as good. Your skin is already dark, so you're automatically viewed as a bad person, so you better do your best to be good. But don't be too much, because then they're gonna think you're something. You must be doing something. You must be doing something if you're that much. And so all of this puts such a fear into me to just stay here. Just be good enough, but don't be too good, because then you'll be too loud. I always had fear. I had fear to offend people. I had fear to do something wrong. I had fear to be good, to be bad, to be great, to be not great. It was just fear. So that's the most important thing I learned. And then I've learned to just let that go. Black people need to learn how to appreciate their stuff, appreciate what belongs to them, appreciate what they create, because we've been taught so much not to. So even dance in general is not viewed, street dance is not viewed the cultured way, the Black people that it comes from. It's not viewed, it's all viewed in a white way, because we learn everything white is right. So nothing is us that we do is important. So even when it's from us, it's still, everybody else is more important than it is. So people learn to appreciate everything else except the creation itself. I discover within myself that I'm amazing, because we've learned Black is not amazing, but Black is actually the color of all things, and the universe is Black. That's why everything gives birth. The dirt that seeds grow is Black. So Black is like the most positive things in this universe. you know, until like I saw a lot of things that I wanted to do in the future. And unfortunately, like I wanted to talk about a lot of things that I was seeing in the underground scene because I'm so deep into cultural respect and different. I traveled the world way before dance, so I always had respect for different cultures. But the only culture that I see people disrespect is Black culture. So then I wanted to speak about that, but in order to speak about that, you have to be important per se, or bringing awareness to these different type of things so people can actually learn the dance and learn the culture instead of just taking the surface and do what they want with it. Respect. Because actually what's sad is even this, I don't even think people are absolutely aware of it. And when they think they're aware of it, it makes them blind of everything else. People you come from this world. This world is not different from dance world. You know, it's the world. So we all come into this community with everything that we learned from the world. Because nobody actually took the time to work on themselves. They just want to be blind by, look, we're all together. But you're actually not. At all, because you're coming in here with all this behavior like this. But really, you're not even touching. You're just so close together, but you don't feel each other. There's no empathy because you come in with what you learn. You're just here now. You're just invading each other's space, but not feeling each other in a positive way. And if you feel each other, it's going to be so negative. So that's what's missing. I love dance anyway, so I'm always gonna do it. I will always do it. I will always dance, especially now that I know how to dance, whatever that means. Because we're just expressing ourselves. So that's why it's so easy for me to speak up about a lot of things. So they call me an activist as well. I'm living. The next thing for me is to live, be present, everything that I've learned, put them into action. Because sometimes we learn things, we have so much information, but we never do anything with this information. We just talk about it, we just think about it. But now I am everything. Everything that I think, everything that I do, it's just gonna happen, you know? And I'm working on my stuff, I'm working on my film, I'm working on my shows, I'm working on everything. So the next step for me is to just live, to just be, to just appreciate, enjoy life, and to just keep pursuing happiness, actual happiness. Because that's my goal, is to stay happy, is to be happy, and to able to share and show other people that you can actually accomplish happiness. Because right now, I'm happy. I'm so happy. And it will continue being that way. That's you know.